Welcome to Norfolk Perspective City Slice. I'm Bob Batcher. Got an exciting program, philosophy, initiative, government program, whatever we're going to talk about, that I want to talk to you about with three very special people. And it's called Neighbors Building Neighborhoods. It's a philosophy that the city adopted a little over a year ago, but more importantly, you have brought it alive. And we've got three examples of how Neighbors Building Neighborhoods looks today, right here in Norfolk. Michelle Johnson, Community Enrichment Public Service Coordinator. How you doing?
I am well, thank you.
Okay, you're going to be on track to talk about block by block.
Correct.
Okay. Captain David Huffman?
Yes, sir.
Obviously NPD, the 3rd Patrol Division. You're going to be talking about police.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes.
And Cheryl Wood, you're the Mission Outreach Coordinator for First Presbyterian Church. You get to tell us all about everything.
Great.
Okay, but I kind of joke about that because we're not going to be talking about being in our lane. We're going to be talking about what happens when we start working together. Let me see, where do I start? Michelle, let me start with you.
Okay.
Block by block, this is the second year.
Yes, that's
So we're about ready to give away some money?
That is right. Block by Block is a neighborhood grant program, and this is our second time around. We did a pilot program for Block by Block last year, and we gave away monies to 5 neighborhoods. We're looking for much more than that this time around, and we will have not only matching grants, but many grants that neighborhoods can partake in.
Okay. Now, there's a whole lot of information, and especially when you get people's attention when you say you're going to give away money.
Absolutely.
And we also have a new level to it with construction and CIP, right? The NICE program.
That's correct, too. Yes, that's neighborhood initiated community enhancements. And we're not actually giving that money away. What we're doing is we're asking that neighbors come together as a group and decide on some things that they like to see done in their neighborhoods, and then give us those ideas, because these are capital improvement projects. So they're on a larger level, and they're between $10,000 and $25,000.
Okay, so while somebody just hollered over saying, hey, the city's giving away money, where can they go to find out more information about that?
They can go on the city website, of course, www.norfolk.gov/Neighbors Building Neighborhoods, and that's all one word.
There you go. Just look for Neighbors Building Neighborhoods and
Absolutely.
you'll find it.
Yes.
Now, Dave, I got okay, she mentioned the word pilot.
Yes.
You kind of came up with this idea that has revolutionized your area of the city. First of all, what part of the city are we talking about?
The 3rd Patrol Division stretches from the Navy base all the way down to Ghent, up through Park Place, Villa Heights, and into Lafayette.
Okay, and what's this pilot program all about?
We've changed the way that we're deploying our officers, our manpower situation. The police officers really haven't changed the way we've been deployed in over 20 years. And we had been looking at exploring different shift change options. We currently work an 8.5-hour shift, and we were looking at 10-hour shifts, and we're looking at 12-hour shifts. And we decided to go with a pilot program of the 12-hour shifts. It reduces our sectors down to 2 sectors within the patrol division, and it increases our availability of officers working the street. So normally we would have 1 officer units. For the most part now we have 2 officer units that are being deployed in the 3rd Patrol Division. It also freed up some additional resources which we use to enhance some of our community policing efforts. So instead of having sector community resource officers, now we have a district community resource officer assigned for every car district in the 3rd Patrol Division. And that works very well. It gets it down to the officers working in a specific neighborhood, and they become familiar with those folks in that neighborhood, and they work with the joining district CROs, community resource officers, and it's a team concept, and it helps them build relationships with the civic leagues and with those folks in the community. We also were able to increase the number of bike patrol officers that we put out on the street, and we added a supervisor to our school resource officer program. So we coordinate between the high schools and the middle schools with a school resource officer in each of those schools. We also have a truant officer now that we've got working with the elementary schools, especially the up-and-coming middle school students, and that supervisor helps us to coordinate all the activities that are going on in our schools, and it's a very good information sharing tool.
Okay, now you know the bureaucrat in me wants to ask you how it's going.
Well, we're in our 4th week. Where the officers have done a couple of shift changes. They're getting ready to do another shift change coming up, and they're getting used to the time adjustment. With the 12-hour shifts, it's a little bit different on your body, obviously, but the officers seem to be enjoying it. We did a survey of all the officers, and we had a 75% ratio that were excited about going to the 12-hour shifts to try it out. They understand we're kind of the guinea pigs for the department, and if it's successful, it would spread to the other 2 patrol divisions. If it's not, we go back to what we had before and look for something new. But right now, most recently, I've interviewed about 12 officers in the last 3 or 4 days, and I haven't had any negative feedback from those 12. They seem to be really liking the extra time they get to spend with their family, and having a weekend off once in a while is good.
Now, what's really cool is I think we're used to having an idea pop, and then it's, we call it vetted, I think, for at least 6 months, but we kind of talk about it. The other night, and we're taping this show obviously, I showed up at a Civic League meeting in Park Place, had 3 of the community resource officers. I had just heard about a really cool program the other day, First Pres, giving out gift cards to the police officers, not for you guys.
Right.
So I think, okay, this idea just popped. It's not 6 months. CROs, can you tell me about a gift card? And Cheryl, they knew exactly about it, and they had them in their pocket.
It's fantastic.
Okay, so what's that program all about, and how does First Presbyterian tie into it?
Well, not too long ago, we really kind of were sitting around and thinking, you know, our police department is just on the front lines all the time. They are out there day in, day out. We want to do something to try to make a difference somehow. And so the way we kind of did it was a backdoor approach by saying, what could we possibly do to make them being in contact with a person that's on the street maybe a little bit easier? And I'm talking anybody that's on the street. I'm talking homeless people. I'm talking people that are on heroin, can't get it together enough to go get a meal. That's why we have these cards. That's why we have these gift certificate cards that they for $5 that they can go get a meal. Inside those cards sleeves are also a list from Ghent area ministries that give different locations that they can call, places that they can receive help from, Salvation Army, Union Mission, different places like that. And it's complete sheet front and back that they can get information. And so we just kind of wanted to make a difference that way.
So it's really what I'm sensing in all 3 programs, all 3 initiatives right now, it's a way of connecting people to form, you use the word, relationship.
Relationships.
Does that mean, so you're not just giving away money, are you?
Absolutely not. What we're looking to do is we want to assist the neighborhoods in actually bringing some of their dreams to fruition. They probably had some ideas for doing projects, but not necessarily have the money. And it's a way of getting them to talk with one another, to come together with a consensus as to what kind of project they need and want, and then to make that project happen, and to see those successes and to understand that they can work together successfully with little input from the city. And it really is all about relationship building and something that's sustainable.
And Cheryl, you know, we talk about solution-based and being part of the resolution rather than just identifying the problem. And that's kind of been a conversation at First Pres for a long time, hasn't it?
It is. It's very important to us at First Presbyterian Church to get out there and try to make a difference. And sometimes we don't know exactly how to go about it, but we found with relationships, once again, if we can see people face to face, a lot of times that makes all the difference in the world. For example, even our youth, for example, are collecting coats and shoes and all kind of different things for the homeless, and not only are they collecting, but they're meeting these folks face to face and getting to know names and getting to make relationships with them and see that they are human beings just like we are.
Wow, you just summed up NBN, because that's what it's all about, is knocking on that neighbor's door and getting to know the neighbor. And not just a matter of doing collections or doing things, but getting to know people. Relationship from the police department.
Yes.
That's cool. Yeah. I want to get progress reports because we are about deliverables and success. So let's go wait a few months, have you guys come back on the sofa, and we'll talk about how it's going.
All right.
What do you
Sounds
think?
good.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you've got some ideas about how you want to knock on a neighbor's door and give them a holler and get to know them, let us know, 664-6510. It's a great time to be in Norfolk because of you, and because of you. And you. Thanks a lot.